Hello, friends. After a long time, we meet. Okay, uh, let's start our topic in economics. I will send you the video by making uh, this types of video in economics on YouTube. You just go through it. Number one, our chapter is graph in economics. Okay, let's introduce the graphs and the diagram about its concept and its definition and the difference between the diagram and the graph. As per our own thinking, in general way, we can define both the terminology in a similar way, but both are very different. So let's understand it. Generally, economics is a way to explain the monetary values and some some analysis of monetary as well as non-monetary terms in an easiest way. So one of the easiest way or medium, that is what the graphs or diagram. इकोनॉमिक्स क्या है कि हर टाइम हर घड़ी the events which are occurred in all over the world, which is provided by, for example, international organizations, NGOs, governments, government officials, that all are represented in a diametric way, and that is what graphs and diagram. Generally, the people are unable to understand the complex things of these kinds of surveys, international informations. So, therefore, the basic objective behind to provide the graphs and the diagram is to make this information in terms of knowledge, and it should be accessible to all the people, those who are unable to understand that complex information. जो समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं उसको इजीली समझा देना in terms of graphs and diagram. इकोनॉमिक चेंजेस क्या है, कैसे आते हैं, कब कैसे आए, क्या परिस्थिति रही, what could be the event, what could be the future, the trends, and that is what shows through the graph and the diagram. So let's go on. Number one, diagram. So diagram, both the definitions are same, diagram and graph. Representation of observable data. जो ऑब्जर्व किए गए हैं उसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन है, बोथ डायग्राम एज वेल एज ग्राफ. तो ये थ्रू अ पिक्चर, कोई एक पिक्चर दिया जाता है, उसके ऊपर से जो रिप्रेजेंटेशन, क्या ऑब्जर्वेबल डेटा जो होते हैं उसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन है. ओके, तो ये कैसे तय कर पाना है, कैसे हमें मालूम पड़ता है ये, और कैसे उसको डायग्राम पर बिठाया जाता है. तो थ्रू द मीडियम ऑफ स्केल्स, मेजरमेंट, ये हम पढ़ चुके हैं in 8th 9th standard. Different types of graphs are there. We will study in later this chapter also. So knowledge of statistics is not required in diagram. See, because whatever the information is provided to you, that is for your understanding also only. जो इंफॉर्मेशन दी गई है एक्चुअली यहाँ पर, वो हमारे ही समझ के लिए हमें वहां पर हमने खड़ी की है. So that is what about the, यानी the diagram is self explanatory. वो हमको खुद को explained, self explained है वो. So therefore advertising agency, उन्हें पता है कि हमारा जो सेल्स है इतना बड़ा है, राइट, और इतना डिक्रीज हुआ है. गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज कितनी स्प्रेड हुई है, अवेयरनेस, एनजीओ जो है वो भी यूज करते हैं. सो दीज आर द companies, various organizations which use diagrams, where information is spread easily, which is self-explanatory. But the most important thing is how graph is different from diagram, or a diagram is different from graph. So diagram is discrete frequency. Always diagram is in a discrete frequency. Discrete means what? जनरली देख लो आप, यहाँ पर एग्जांपल दिया गया है प्राइस इन रुपीज, डिमांड इन क्वांटिटी, जनरली 1 2 3 4 5, डिमांड देखिए आप 100 80 70 20 और 10. जब प्राइस 5 रुपये है तो डिमांड 10 है, 4 है तो 20 है, 3 है तो 70 है, यानी इट इज अनइवन. डिस्क्रीट यानी अनइवन. That is what about the major difference between the diagram and the graph. Major point. Now graph. Let's look and compare the study. It is not for self-explanatory. Graph is not for self-explanatory. Many informations in this world are very complex and which are unable to understand for lay person, general person. So these graphs are used. Continuous frequency distributions are there. देखिए 10 यहाँ पर एक एग्जांपल दिया गया है, इनकम और नंबर ऑफ पीपल. तो 10,000 to 20,000 जिनकी इनकम है, ऐसे नंबर्स ऑफ पीपल है 500. 20,000 से, यानी देखिए ये कंटिन्यूअस है. 20,000 यानी 20,000 से 30,000. यहाँ पर देखिए 1 2 3, ये दिस इज नॉट 180 है, फिर नॉट 99 और 98. So this is what the difference behind it. Discrete frequency in a diagram and continuous frequency in graph. So in order to distribute the frequency equally, some statistical knowledge is required, and therefore the understanding of statistical tools is also required. So it is also known for some कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन. कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्स इंफॉर्मेशन जो होती है, जो समझ में नहीं आती है और उसका क्या है, हमें अर्थघटन करना है, राइट, उसको हमें समझना है. सो हियर ग्राफ इज रिक्वायर्ड. सो जनरली रिसर्चर्स, एजुकेशनलिस्ट एंड स्कॉलर्स यूज दिस टाइप्स ऑफ ग्राफ्स in the studies. So this is what about the introduction and the difference between the diagram and the graph. So now I will give you some questions. Do it in your regular tuitions, economics notebook. Again I repeat, whatever I giving to you in form of questions, please write it regularly and be regular in your work. So if you are unable to understand any terminology in terms of diagram, graph or whatever our first video, and please call me or do a message to me. Till then, wait for my next video and take care of yourself and your family. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.